15 years ago today, actually not today, but 15 years ago this year, the greatest game ever made was made. And it was great. So that's why we're playing this game. And that's after one failed attempt to stream it on Twitch when my internet isn't good enough for that. So the lesson here is to always give up and resort to something that you're not entirely happy with, but it's good enough for now. So, with all that said, I'm going to start a new game, but first, we can welcome our little friend, this guy. I'm not even gonna give an explanation, he's just there. So, new game. Okay, so the plan is we're still going soldier. That's all good. But this time, only blasters, or guns, or pistols, or whatever you want to call them. Probably a blaster rifle though, let's face it, because we're a soldier. So, let's see. I did go with this face last time, and I really like this face, but even as I was playing, I was thinking, man, I grew up with this face. Like, this is all I can see is Revan. Even though the others might be cool looking and stuff, I just cannot get this face out of my mind. It's Revan. This is Revan. So, let's go. So is strength even good for guns? Strength measures physical power. A high strength adds modifiers to melee damage and chance to hit, which is important for characters that use close combat weapons. So if we plan to never use... I hope I'm saying melee right. Is it like melee? I don't know. I'm gonna say melee. Oh my god. All this time and I've never learned how to pronounce that properly. I'm just gonna say swords. So if we use swords... if we never use swords... Oh my god, should I restart this recording? No, I'm not restarting it. So, if we never use swords, we'll never need this. That's all I'm trying to say. So what else can we use? Dexterity measures agility and reflexes. High dexterity adds modifiers to ranged attack rolls. Increases defense rating. Well, that seems pretty damn good. We're going... Okay, well we can't auto-click that, but there we go. Constitution is health, yeah. This is important for everyone, but essential for soldiers. That sounds like me. Wisdom. I don't care about that, because this playthrough we're not going to become a Jedi. And not even just not using the Force. Hopefully we can use a glitch that makes us not become a Jedi at all. Charisma represents personality and the ability to lead. High charisma modifies Force-related feats and powers. Like, yeah, I remember this from the first time I tried it, but I don't think that's good. Like, we don't need persuasion that much to the point where we have to waste skills on it there. We don't want strength. We don't want... Actually... A high intelligence adds modifiers. Yeah, I think I figured out that's good. So, no strength, no wisdom, no charisma. We just want these three. Because we want skills, right? Okay, let's take a couple off here. And just like even these out a little bit more. That costs 3? Wow. Well, hang on a second. That seems good. Okay. Skills. We want treat injury, I remember that. Demolitions. I think we're gonna have like a party member with good demolitions most of the time. And like mines aren't gonna be around so often that it's gonna get annoying switching between characters. But from the last time I did notice that switching a character every time I want to open a door is annoying, so I might get that. And persuade, of course. Actually, let's just go full persuade now, because that's really annoying on Taris when you don't have persuade. So... okay. So what we want here is blasters. We actually don't have any default. Oh, we do have that default sword proficiency. Let's just get gun proficiency. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Heavy weapons. Blaster rifle. What's the difference? Blaster pistol. What do you mean heavy weapons? Is that every heavy weapon? What defines a heavy weapon? Fine. We'll take the blaster rifle for now. I think. Yeah. That seems okay. I kind of want pistols a little bit. I can get both pistols and rifles, right? Okay. Oh yes. I know what I'm calling myself. The name that I grew up with. Actually, do I need the last name? Probably not. We'll just go with this. This is the name that I always give Revan. So, I don't even know why, it just stuck with me since I was a kid. I think I saw it on a book cover once actually, in the library, and I liked it.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time. I'm Trask Ulgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up. We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive. You swore an oath to protect Bastila when you signed up with this mission, just like everyone else in the crew. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I know she may not have an official rank in the fleet, but she's the one in charge of this mission, and it's our duty to protect her. I've heard all about your reputation. Elite combat training, tops in your class. It's no wonder you were handpicked for this mission. Word is the officers haven't seen
Tell that to Carth.
He's
the one who has suspicions about me getting handpicked.
We're soldiers. We're trained for combat. Bastila is going to need men and women like us at her side during this attack.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. You won't
Yes,
stand a
I
chance
got it right
against the
this
Sith
time.
by yourself. We gotta stick together if we want to make it out of this alive. So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
I know where my equipment is, thank you. I need to actually put it on. I feel like HK47 right now, and that is not a bad thing.
Okay, let's move out. We should stick together. You'll have more success with a party than on your own. Because of the attack, this room is in lockdown. But don't worry, I've got the override codes. You'll have to use me to unlock the door.
You're just a bunch of convenient coincidences. Okay. So, we need to act you.
Now that the door's open, you better take the lead again.
Yep. And...
This is Carth Onasi. The Sith are threatening to overrun our position. We can't hold out long against their firepower. All hands to the bridge!
That was Karth contacting us on our portable communicators. He's one of the Republic's best pilots. He's seen more combat than the rest of the Endar Spire's crew put together. If he says things are bad, you better believe it. We have to get to the bridge to help defend Bastila. There's a map of the Endar Spire and a copy of Karth's message in your electronic journal, just in case we get separated.
Interesting. That has to be the most useless thing, by the way. Like, where is it? Like, this thing? We have a whole menu just for, like, this, which is never used. Wait, it's not exploding? Really? The droids are meant to explode.
That door's locked. I don't have the codes to open it.
Okay.
These Sith must be the advanced boarding party for the Republic! I've got a feeling that won't be our last battle with the Sith. Good thing we have med packs to heal our wounds. It might be a good idea to use one now before our next battle.
Speak for yourself, I don't need one. Actually, you don't need one either, so... But let's just check that we have this on the highest possible difficulty. If I can find it, we do. I'm still pretty let down by that, but that's okay. I might try Dragon Age Inquisition on Nightmare difficulty. Now that is supposed to be a challenge. I can't even get past the first stage on that. But I reckon I could with enough practice. I feel like using special abilities isn't even worth it until you upgrade them at least once. Because otherwise they just constantly miss, and it's like the base attack is just better. Combat suit. Which is right here. Everyone just has the exact same dying effect, like sound effects. Oh shit, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Wait. Oh shit, I should have grenaded them. Oh well. Now always remember when you're escaping a blown up ship to look around for all the credits you can get. I think I should like I don't drink, but like if I made a drinking game, it would be for every time a droid exploded. Ooh, oh, I thought it was remains.
It's a Dark Jedi! This fight is too much for us! We better stay back! All we do is get in the way!
But can't we just, like, shoot from a distance.
That was one of the Jedi accompanying Bastila.
I mean, by that
Damn, we
logic,
could've used her help.
if we're fighting a Jedi as a Jedi, our party members should just not attack, apparently, because they'll just get in the way.
Must have hurt.
The bridge is just beyond that door. You better equip your melee weapon. There isn't much room on
Melee.
the bridge. It's suicide to use a blaster in close quarters. I should equip a melee weapon too.
That's how
Either
you
that or I'll have to
pronounce it.
stay back and use my blaster.
What if they have lightsabers?
Your melee weapon is made using a Cortosis weave. It's strong enough to stand up against anything, even a lightsaber.
Okay. They already tell me to switch weapons in this game, but they have no button for it. What is this? Terrible oversight. Oh, I shouldn't be using two weapons without learning how to first. It's just terrible. Yeah, just basic attack. I kind of want to go save this guy. Never mind.
Bastila's not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too. The Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Ooh. That is a nice view. Look at that. Holy shit. That is a lot of little fighter guys. Okay. So is anything else good? Like security, I guess. Oh, we can't afford it. That's the thing about soldiers, they have like no skill points. God damn it. Okay, I'm saving it. I'm just gonna... Oh god, I'm an idiot. Heavy weapons are just weapons that take up both slots? How did I not realize that? Okay, let's go.
Something behind here. Damn, another Dark Jedi! I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pods. Go!
RIP. I always get mixed up, so he went through this door, okay.
This is Cartho Nassion, your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar Spire. Now, I can't wait for you much longer. You have to get to the escape pods.
Or do I? Maybe. I can... Wait, what? Okay, never mind. One second. Where is it? Oh, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I know, like, it's totally not the time now. What the heck? Oh, there we go. That's all I wanted to do. Like when Karth said, hurry, you need to come now. I just wanted to walk slowly. But yeah, the moment's passed. You know, it looks pretty cool just doing nothing and letting them auto-attack.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith troopers on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers. You could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice into the terminal and use the Endar Spire's security systems against the Sith.
I like how it's so obvious when the music track just restarts. Okay. Grenades, spikes. I actually want to see, like, how much experience I get for using these. So let's just save it. Just call it that. And let's just see what we get. Engage droid. Leave it alone. I got 100 experience points. I guess that's fine. That should probably heal. Gimme. You made it just in time.
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Who are you?
I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last two crew members left on the Endar Spire. Basilisk.
I did not skip that, by the way. I guess. And now would be a good time to just remind everyone, well, one person watching, that I turned off the movies. Because they make the game crash, and that is not good.
Instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Thank you.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to.
You know, it's funny he says that here, because I remember, like, one of the very last scenes in the game, he kind of refers to that. Well, he can, depending on what you do.
But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic
It also
will be able to
comes
get
in
anyone
handy
through the
when I
Sith
speak
blockade
to
help
you.
us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on
Because I
anybody
speak
but
idiot.
ourselves.
That was really bad. She's the one from the Endar Spire, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here on Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her. I don't, but Bastila's young, and she has a powerful command of the Force. We survived the crash landing, so I'm willing to bet that she may have too. Besides, what's the alternative? I mean, if she's dead, then no one can stop Malak and his Sith from wiping out the Republic, and I'd rather operate on the assumption that she survived.
Optimism.
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence
Optimism.
and make her enemies lose
Apparently
their will
it's
to fight.
super
Often
powerful.
that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive. Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers.
What's in it for me? Now let's get some ideas.
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be. Everything I know about Malak is pretty much common knowledge. He escaped the trap that killed Darth Revan, his Sith Master. With Revan's death, Malak became the new Dark Lord. It's obvious that Malak's a ruthless tyrant who'll crush anyone who stands in his way, just like Revan was. Experience has shown that the Sith won't stop until the Republic lies in ruins. Malak and his Sith don't respect anything except raw, brutal power. It's hard to imagine how someone who used to be a Jedi could become such a monster. Malak and Revan were once both part of the Jedi Order, but they were young and headstrong, and against the wishes of the Council, they went to battle the Mandalorians on the Outer Rim. Something happened out there. Something corrupted them and drew them over to the dark side. Or maybe there was something rotten inside them all along.
Hey, that's not very
They
nice.
formed an army of ex-Republic soldiers and Jedi who'd fallen to the dark side, with Revan at their head, until Revan was killed by Bastila's Jedi strike team. But even that didn't slow the Sith down. Malak just stepped in and assumed Revan's role. He took control of the Sith Armada and resumed the bloody conquest of the Outer Worlds.
What a royal asshole.
I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be. I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later. Taris was once a magnificent planet-wide metropolis of towering skyscrapers. But that was a long time ago. The upper city, where the rich citizens
I wish I could see that.
is still pretty safe.
I mean,
If it
Taris
wasn't
is
for the
still
Sith
pretty
occupation
nice
and the
looking.
planet-wide quarantine, it
Well, the upper
might not
city
even be a bad
anyway.
place to live. But farther down, things have degenerated. The lower city is nothing but a slum overrun by swoop bike gangs, waging a never-ending war for control. And the undercity is, well, it's even worse. The lowest level of Terrace is a wasteland
Undercity
overrun
is
by raccoons,
very bad.
mindless, diseased mutants that attack on sight.
And full of
I've already entered
glitches.
all this info into your datapad journal.
Oh, thanks.
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
I like that part if you're a soldier. Okay. So a save couldn't hurt, and let's start
Yes, what's on your mind?
pestering you with questions.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. You're the one who wanted to know more about me. Well, this is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to.
God, I
Follow
just
my
love
orders and I do
riling
my
him
duty.
up.
It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't. I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Sure, I'm getting my gun back, by the way. Yes, workbenches. And we can't really do anything. We'll just give this to someone else later. Damn, that's such a shame. I hate having good-looking men follow me around.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens.
We're evil,
Now the
beyond
rest of you,
logic
get
or
up against the
reason.
wall
Everyone
before I
hate
lose
us.
my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack! Jiska Nusuki Guba Namona Nakaju, Tui Kuyabi Juskuna Jitanai, Inakun Mama Ulira Rachikuni. Jawana Bota Ayuata Honga Chakanki Dora, Kachikuita Hodonga, Uba Batu Konchi.
Sure. Oh god, do we have to talk to this guy about energy shields again?
Tong haitwam jiji
God damn it.
Nita poe tikitu. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona
Hi, Laram.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule tongking ba no.
I know about them, go away.
Kun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno tong abong sha umnina. Achuta.
Give me, like, a good gun. Actually, they're kind of expensive. I'm actually gonna maybe... I don't think I need that many computer spikes. But I'm gonna save my parts, because last time I sold too many parts. And we don't really need frag grenades. What is on my immediate mind is finding just some good equipment. Not literally throwing our money away with grenades. Is that good? Like, I always wondered when I first played this, like, what's better, 1 to 6 or 1 to 4? Or is that a dumb question? Because 1 to 6 you'd think would be better, but it sells for less. Oh yeah, I need to open this door.
Uh-huh. On it. It's open.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
At least he doesn't barge into people's homes.
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Oh my god, it's the female version of Karth.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Wow, so she went from hating me to liking me pretty quickly. I guess she's not Karth after all.
I'm here.
Damn it! See, this is what I mean about the security doors. I need to get my security up.
It's open.
What the? Oh, wrong button. Upper City, we don't want to go there just yet. I swear we like never talk to these aliens in this game. But in number 2 they're like everywhere.
On it. It's open.
You know who they look like? They look like those things. No, that bad guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like David Jones or whatever his name is. There's nothing in there, I remember that.
On it. It's open.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Damn straight I will.
Oh, I get it. You figure that just because I'm a janitor, you don't have to show me any respect. I'm beneath you, is that it?
I actually was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir.
I just
I'm
want
the
to walk
janitor
where I
for
want,
this
man.
building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder.
What's so bad
What
about
happened,
that
you get stuck
apartment? It
here
looks
'cause
like
of the
every other.
quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
Again, it's really not that bad.
Work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
That is true. Although it doesn't look like you're cleaning. It looks like you're just doing stretches or something. So that's our apartment. We don't want to go there. You can just stand there holding your side, doing nothing. That seems good. Okay, we don't need to act you anymore. Oh yeah. We have the best hiding spot, which is right within plain sight of where we crashed. That is a nice sculpture. That looks like one of those modern art things. Can I get out of this view? Thank you.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Okay.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Okay. We just sold some stuff, but I kinda wanna sell more and just buy the good armor. So let's do that. Buy list. We want that one, which I thought was 800, but it's actually 900. We don't need that thing. Buy. Now we have 0 credits. Feels kinda weird. Okay.
What?
Now this time, I'm gonna buy a Pazak deck straight away. Cause I had to come all the way up here to get one last time. Alright, where are you?
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Can I just buy the deck?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
No, I really just want the
Don't get me
deck.
wrong. The game's been good to me over
I
the
can't
years.
afford it!
I've traveled to...
God damn it. Okay, yep.
No, of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back when I have like 50 credits. Let's just take a look at these people's faces. Just take a moment to appreciate them. Wow. I think the girls are actually worse. They have like nothing on their faces. Just stop facing away. Oh, that's actually not terrible. Huh. What about you? That's looking pretty terrible.
Why do you poor folk always smell so funny?
Out of my way.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
The way she says that. Screw that.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
I like her voice actor. She does a good job of playing that character. Oh, not this asshole again. I'm not even gonna go.
Hello
Oh
there.
no.
I can see from your exotic appearance that you are not from Taurus originally. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jurgen.
What do you want?
What do you think of our local music? The band is quite good, wouldn't you agree? They're on the verge of intergalactic stardom, you know.
Terrible. I can't even hear them.
They are something of an acquired taste, but mark my words, they'll be famous soon enough. They were about to go on tour before the Sith quarantine stranded them here. Would you like to meet the band after the show? Maybe have a brief brush with fame before they become intergalactic superstars? I can arrange it, you know.
I actually literally can't afford it.
I have a standing arrangement with one of the Rhodian bodyguards backstage. For the small sum of 20 credits, he'll let me set up a meeting with you and the band.
Yep.
Well, I would like to help you out, but I can't arrange the meeting for free, and I'm afraid your charms would have little effect on the Rhodian bodyguards backstage.
My
If
charms?
manage
You
to come
forgot
up
to
with
say
credits, just come
feminine
back and see me.
charms.
I'll be more than happy to arrange for you to meet the band. Until then, please enjoy the music.
Damn right, you can't scam someone who has no money. I think 2 steps ahead. Who are
Hi
you?
there. Haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers in the military.
What a
much
strange
time.
accent.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Yun Genda, junior officer, first class.
Oh my god, he sounds kind of Australian.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Terrace can't stand us Sith. It can make this a pretty lonely job.
Why am I talking to him again?
Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to
Sorry.
fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off. So let's just pretend this
What?
conversation never happened. And move
What
along.
did I say that was so bad? I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Get away from me.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility? Get away from me. I can't be
Yeah,
seen
that's
talking with a
exactly what
common
I'm
rabble.
thinking.
It wouldn't be proper for a man of my stamp.
God, these people are assholes. Who are you?
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation.
Of course
I
you're
just
not.
came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base. I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't even like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. It gets pretty stale hanging around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know. A job with long hours and low pay, I might add. When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I end up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give this lousy job up. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
Okay, good luck
Okay.
with that.
See you around. Say, do me a favor and don't repeat all this stuff I just told you. It might not go over well with my superiors.
Probably not. Maybe I should do a duel now and win some credits. I win credits from these,
we couldn't
right?
get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, 2 combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again.
How useless
Don't worry,
can you
folks,
be?
he's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Girl on Two Fingers.
So does he just always drop his gun or something? Like, why is he so bad? Or like sometimes his gun just isn't loaded. Sometimes he just forgets to bring it. That's probably what he does. Like, how can you be that bad? Ooh. Do you just offer this to everyone who comes up to you? I guess he might actually. What are they?
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
I don't think you can ever have a higher persuade to do this. Yeah, fair enough. Jesus, that laugh. Well, I have a few names for you I can think of, but I'm not sure I should say them. It makes you seem like you have some big dark secret. It's actually pretty fitting.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come.
Look, I have no problem with using a fake name. I just want a different one. Okay, let's go. I want to be called the Deadeye Duncan Slayer. Can you stop laughing?
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation
in store for you.
You've seen him lose night after night after night.
But this time, he's after fresh meat. And in the other corner... Oh, I got it wrong.
And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history.
No past and no name.
The mysterious stranger!
God, that guy, I hope he got paid a lot for his voice acting. Oh, nice. Don't kill me, please. That would be bad and embarrassing.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Okay, challenge accepted. Although I might need a few level ups before I'm any good. Wait, did I get my credits? Oh, there we go.
Gioca con molera. Quien con yo pesa no va moleraji.
He's not the only one who uses blasters.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger!
God damn it. This would not be very entertaining to watch. Like if I was this crowd, which is completely standing still by the way. I'm just gonna go to sleep for a little bit. Oh shit. Okay, bad idea. Persuade. Okay, what do we got? Can't use those. Don't want that. We want that. Maybe. I mean, it's either that or like toughness. Jesus, that music. I'll take this. Actually, is snipe good? Well, we're gonna get them all eventually anyway. Whoops. There we go.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Money!
Ya ciscaton por Gioca con molera. Quien con yo.
Okay, so anyway, we have enough money. And maybe enough persuade actually. I think we're supposed to like charm these people to get them to open up about the Sith base or something.
Back again? Didn't I make myself clear enough? The senior Sith officers don't like us fraternizing with the locals. Besides, I don't need you lecturing me for my career choice. That's okay. I might have overreacted a bit, but can you blame me? Everywhere I look, I see one of you Teresians glaring at me with hate.
All I said was I feel sorry for you.
Save the sympathy
What?
best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off. So let's just pretend this is
Okay,
sensation.
firstly, I
Move
got my
along.
persuade up. Secondly, you just apologized for doing that, and now you're doing it again. Asshole.
Hello there, youngster. Just 50 credits.
Yep, gimme.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. Good luck. I hope the game's as good.
I don't want a
No, of
Pazak
course.
lesson. I want a real game.
Leave me alone. I'm not giving out any auto prints to my fans today.
Damn, I wanted one.
What? You don't recognize me? I'm Bendik Starkiller, the most famous blaster slinger on Taurus. Over 100 duels without a loss. Every one of them a death match. I'm retired now. Once death matches became illegal, I just got bored with the game. I got no interest in using stun blasters. There was nobody left to challenge me anyway. I've seen you in the dueling ring, but you haven't impressed me. Now, if you could beat all these other pretenders, that might get my attention.
Okay.
Good luck with that, kid. You're gonna need it.
You sure you want to get involved in this? Seems a bit pointless to me. Up to
What? You call that pointless? Whatever. You probably also call Pazak pointless.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you
What
wish
do
to
you
test
want?
yourself against the best Pazak player on Taurus?
What is with people's laughs in this game? Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
We will. Oh shit, I actually have a really bad deck. Can I leave? I don't have any minus cards? What? That old guy completely ripped me off. Well, I don't have a choice. Okay, 10. Damn. It's tempting to stand, but I'm not sure if it's right. Let's just use the card. Damn, we didn't need to, but it's still fine. We win the first game. Oh, nice. Ooh, well, we have no choice. We have to stand. I think we lose, though. Because he's got so many cards. Yeah, he can just do that. You know, this game is actually... like, if they get a higher number first and stand first, it's actually to your advantage quite a bit. So that's pretty dumb. Because then you can just see what to beat. There's no, like, guessing. Like, I can't do anything. Oh. Oh my god, if I beat this guy who's supposedly the champion of Taurus with this terrible deck, what is that gonna say? Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking now. +4. Oh my god!
You were lucky to win the last match, but
You're
luck is no
terrible.
substitute for skill in Pazak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you.
You think that was luck? Let's do it again. No, go away.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taurus, you know where to find me.
That's a little bit rich.
I saw your match against Niklos. He doesn't lose very often. I bet you could make a lot of credits as a professional Pazak player.
I think so too. So, this is probably long enough. I don't know how long these are supposed to go for YouTube videos, but it'll probably take a million years to upload. So yeah, I'll probably end it here. Do you have anything to say before we leave?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh, you do?
I'm all ears, beautiful.
Now, I am glad I stayed for this. Let's see. That is a good response.
A little bit touchy, are we? Is there something else you'd prefer I called you?
Yes.
I might consider it, but what are you gonna call me in exchange?
Definitely sexist one.
Is that it? You can do better than that.
Which one best describes Karth? This one.
Ouch. That is better. Well, I bet beautiful doesn't sound so bad in comparison now, does it? Guilty as charged. I bet you still have those questions in mind, no? Are they really necessary?
Yes, actually they are.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so? All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
I have no clue.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on
I
board
had
as an
video
advisor
game
for the most part.
amnesia.
The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. And for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just...
See, this is what I was talking about. Trask said that this was not strange, and you're saying it is strange.
Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still...
We wouldn't have made it all the way to the cantina.
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
I kind of want to say that. I'm saying it.
I'm not trying to be paranoid. It's just that I learned a long time ago that something which looks like a coincidence probably isn't. Especially when the Jedi are involved. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, but hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong.
Everything in this game is convenient, Karth.
I learned a long time
In
ago
case you
not to
forgot, we
take
escaped the
things at
Endar
face value.
Spire like seconds before
I
it
hate
exploded.
surprises.
What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
I don't know if that's too far. Like, I want to say it as a joke, but I can't tell if she's serious or not. I feel like it's serious.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You must be the most damn persistent woman I've ever met. We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Yeah, I could use a drink. Okay, so I guess I'll probably stop it now. I mean, usually I would keep playing for a lot longer, but yeah, the whole video thing. So there we have it. Let's say goodbye to our friend, which I forgot was there. And we'll continue next time.